Welcome back to Good Day Stateline. Sometimes cooking gets boring, so we need some new ideas, and the best ideas come from celeb chefs. How about Brooke Williamson? You know her from Top Chef and Food Network's Tournament of Champions. Hey, Brooke.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
So good, and I love hearing new tips. I know you have some great ideas for us, so we can have some more fun and make it easy at home for meal prep, right?
Absolutely. So I've partnered with Ziplocs to showcase their new line of silicone pouches and containers. They're called Endurables, and they are designed to go directly from a sub-zero freezer all the way into a 425-degree oven. So there's so much versatility there. They're really a kitchen game changer when it comes to ease and versatility.
Yeah, just looking at some of that footage you just shared with us, holy cow, you can literally put that in the oven?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, you can do a lot of things with these pouches and containers. You can obviously freeze and store food in the fridge in them and help organize and save space in your freezer and your fridge. But they also can go straight into boiling water. They can go into an oven. You can bake in them. You can microwave. You can freeze. You can steam. You can do all sorts of things. And then skip that messy cleanup and put them straight in the dishwasher, and they save so much time and energy in the kitchen.
I am the queen of messiness, so I try to avoid anything that I know is going to make an additional mess. So you've already sold me on trying this out, because one mess is all I see. One time mess making, and you get, from beginning to end.
Absolutely. I mean, my favorite way to use these, honestly, is that baking feature. I find it really fascinating that they can go in the oven. And today I prepared a baked cod. You could use any white fish. Goes directly into the bag with some frozen gnocchi. And then I just added some lemon zest and some garlic and some olive oil. That goes directly in the oven and then goes directly to your plate. And then I have a super simple sauce of some height of the season cherry tomatoes, fresh herbs, a little vinegar, some garlic, olive oil. This sauce itself is very versatile. You could use this on pasta, but today we're garnishing, I'm adding some pine nuts and garnishing the cod with it, and then I've got some fresh basil leaves just for some added flavor and freshness on top. It's a really delicious, super easy meal.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's that many ingredients in there yet. It's a refreshing, totally inventive recipe.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of my favorite way to cook, is take, the height of the season, beautiful fresh produce, and really just let it shine. Then you're kind of guaranteed a delicious meal without a lot of effort.
Where do you get your inspiration when you come up with these new recipes?
I don't know, I've been cooking a long time, so sometimes it comes from my garden, sometimes it comes from eating out at other restaurants, sometimes I'm just in the mood for something and that's what I make. Yeah, I mean, I do have that creative brain kind of always going.
And with these Ziploc containers, you can cook ahead, right? You can create these recipes if you want and then just toss them in the fridge or the freezer and then actually make them when you're much busier or less creative.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really good for meal prep. Make your meals, store them in the pouch. That pouch can go directly into either some boiling water or into the microwave or into the oven. So you're going from potentially freezer to table with one mess to clean up, and the dishwasher can do that for you. So it's really, really super convenient and a great way to save time.
What advice do you have for, chef wannabes? Those of us who are like, okay, maybe we've been avoiding creating our own recipes. We're not so great in the kitchen, but we want to be a little bit better. What advice do you have?
Yeah, I mean, I think, cook what is inspiring to you in that moment. Cook the food that you feel like eating, the food that speaks to you and that you're craving. So then you kind of can't go wrong, right? And prepping ahead of time and saving your time for at home for hanging out with the people that you want to be hanging out with. The kitchen should be a happy place. It shouldn't be a place that adds stress to your life. So, taking away some of the stresses of having to think about something new every night for dinner, kind of just leaves you in this place of feeling more comfortable and more excited to get home and pop something in the oven.
I love that. Where can we get our hands on those new products, and where can we follow you for more information?
Yeah, so go to ziploc.com for more information about the Endurables, and then you can buy them now. They're available for purchase right now on Amazon, Walmart, Kroger, Target. So go get yourself some and start experimenting. These things are a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Brooke.
Thank you, my pleasure.
We'll be right back with more Good Day Stateline.